Well, in the next few minutes, you'll hear what Samaria Rice plans to tell the grand jury, her assessment of prosecutor Timothy McGinty, plus what she would say to the officers involved in her son's death. This has been very heartbreaking for you, and yet you've told me you want to talk about this. Why?
Well, I just feel that I need to be able to express how I'm feeling after 1 year. Let the people and the public know where I'm coming from. How has it been a struggle for our family, and especially with the holidays coming around. It just doesn't feel normal. I don't think my life would be normal again.
What would you say to the grand jury when you have a chance to sit down with it?
When I sit down with them, I'm gonna let them know about Tamir and who Tamir was. I'm gonna ask them to think of it as it was their own child, and to do their own investigation and get their own concept of it. If they feel that in their gut that Tim McGinty is not being totally honest with them, they need to ask questions and, things like that.
Recently, he was quoted as suggesting motives for your lawsuit. What did he say?
He said that the Rice family had economic motives, and what I say to that is I don't know what motives you're talking about. I have been asking for justice for my son since day one, so I don't know what he's talking about with economic motives. I just want justice for my son.
Do you believe that some facts have been left off the table so far?
Yes.
What are they?
One thing I think that should have been brought on the table is that my son was shot less than 2 seconds. How can anybody react less than 2 seconds? They scared my son by speeding through that park, almost knocking that swing set down, and then skidding through the park. Once they realized what they done, they just stood around looking for lost change and let my son just bleed to death.
What do you expect will come from this grand jury?
Well, I don't know what to expect, but I'm hoping for an indictment. I'm hoping, and I'm wishing, and I'm praying for an indictment. I just want them to see with their own eyes and not nobody else's eyes. Don't let nobody pull the shade over your eyes. Look at it, analyze it, and they will be able to see. You didn't even give my son a chance to do anything. It's like you pulled up, you shot him, the brake lights were still on the car. The car wasn't even in really park, you know what I'm saying? So they need to see all of that. They need to see that. She's expected to appear before the grand jury sometime in early December. I'm Chief Investigator Ron Regan.